Greetings to you all, and welcome back to Let's Play Gunstar Heroes, with me, Tigger Omega. Now this stage is something a little special. Pink has gained her legs. And even when I pause, she keeps her legs. This is good. All of the villains from the earlier stages are currently watching me. Apart from Orange, who's busy flexing, and Pink, who's busy laughing at Orange. Can anyone guess what's going to happen on this stage? Did anybody guess you were going to fight the final battle with the Duck Battalion? Does it suddenly make a lot more sense? So, with... Ow! Okay, good start, good start. We are fighting Pink's henchmen. And this is happening right at the start of the level, which would suggest this is not the entire level. And you may be guessing what's going on. Ow! That may have given you some ideas of what's going to happen in this level. This is a poor start. Okay, Duck Battalion down. But this guy, the cooler guy, with the cooler looking glasses, not the nerdy glasses, he's not done. He's used the cannon that Duck Battalion never bothered to use. And he's ready for some action. Wow. Enough, man. Okay, I found a new trick for this guy. His henchman is reporting the failure to the legless Pink. And she is off. Not entirely sure why, when this first guy smashed his gun into the floor, it was him, more specifically his backside, which exploded. It wasn't the gun, it was him. Ow. This is... Game? Game? Twice in a row? Where am I? Game. Why'd you do this to me? Well, that hurt. Unnecessarily. I was going to say, this is where the game tests your ability to dodge. By going into raised hiding places or dropping down. But the game screwed me over pretty badly there, and I lost a lot of life. This is test your ability to press the jump key repeatedly. That's all it does. I feel warned. The Pink Lobster. The Slash Chopper, the Slash Nipper, and the Bubble Bomb. Prepare yourself. It is time for the final battle with Pink. And yes, if you haven't guessed it by now, we're in a boss gauntlet. And everyone has quite a lot of life in this level. Fortunately, the edges of the screen are always usable to jump off of, even when there's nothing there. There's clearly no wall here, I just walked past the spot, but I can still use it to springboard off of. I'm your nipper. You can destroy these bubbles as they come out, so it's a very unthreatening attack. And if he wants to just do this till the end of time, then I'm okay with this. This is a workable strategy for me. Keep trying it, it will work one of these days, I promise you. That's it, keep it going. No one likes a quitter. You got a plan, now stick to it, good man. Determination has failed you. A good effort. Team Rocket has blasted off for the last time. Orange steps up to the plate. What in God's name is this? It's dead now. It had friends. Quick health top up, and it's time. The final battle with Orange. His attacks have some great names. Good tactics, just keep walking at me. Whoa, he's actually doing stuff. Okay. Similar to the last fight, you have to make good use of flipping and changing elevation to dodge his attacks. Oh, I thought you could actually dodge that by being up there. You have to be all the way on the top. Okay. And things get a little serious on this level. This level is actually difficult because, as you can tell, there's a lot of bosses in it. We'll do what we can. The game likes to give us health top-ups throughout this level, so should be okay. I want to melee this guy, but it's a bit risky. There we go. That's a good shot. Can't melee him when he's charging. Yep, doing that. Wow, this guy is ruthless. Give me some space. Okay, I was about to say this looks like a pretty good pattern for fighting him. Occasionally he flinches, but not very often. Ow! Orange! Seven life. Okay. Good elbow drop. And Orange has put me out of the game. Well done, Orange. I'm proud for you. The game rewards me with 2 weapons and says do the best you can with this. This stuff, I guess. Not very good against enemies, but it's good damage against bosses. Apparently awful against crates. It's time for round 2. Let's try this again. Look up my score, 613. It was significantly higher a moment ago. So this is why this level is hard. If you fail, it puts you all the way back to the start. That's some good aim you've got there. To be fair, your aim's better than my ability to jump over you. I failed twice in a row, this is a good sign. So I am deliberately detonating these manually to try and hit him when I'm crouching. As you can see, the damage is good, but it's a little cumbersome of a weapon to use, that's all. That's getting the job done. I honestly thought I could kill him before he hit me again. Okay, we discussed this last time, right? Your aim is not that great? Yes, here we go. This is the good stuff. Oh, and the dodge as well. Oh, okay. Round 2. Good fight. That curry and rice he had earlier is not agreeing with him, though. Orange, who are you defending against? Nice flex. Ooh, a cheap shot. Come on, ball of light. Kung Fu kick that energy blast out the way. Flamethrower, why not? Double flamethrower at that. Come on, lobster. Let's see if we can go back to this just spit bubbles and nothing else attack from before. This is a good range. Okay, didn't work for you. Fair enough. Reasonable damage. How about I just ride on you? Is that okay? Is that the kind of thing you should ask a woman? Well, now everyone knows what happens when you get hit by the bubbles. Here we go, this was the good position last time. Keep it up. There's a good lobster. That's the ticket. Some people just never learn from their mistakes. I'm one of them, but so are they. I nearly got crushed by this. This is a very interesting enemy, because it looks like he's attacking me with a trumpet. I'm not sure what it's supposed to represent. I'm also not sure how that one up there was ever supposed to hit me. But health is in a much better position this time. Mainly because I didn't lose 80 of it to the orbs and falling off the bottom of the screen. And get cooked. That's a good start. We know how to dodge your attacks now. This is getting better for us. That's combination, though. Seems to be playing a lot less aggressive this time, which I appreciate. Ow. Didn't think I'd be saying that Oranger would outsmart me, but he just did. There's an interesting graphical thing that happens with the flamethrower, and it's intentional, but because of your ability to change where you're aiming based on spamming the buttons, like you were with Rapid Lightning, how it moves between positions, so you get this snaking thing. If you change between crouching and not, you just get this weird changing between elevation but not actually changing an angle of the flame. I like it. I figure it's worth showing off. But progress is being made. Yes, even more fire. Time for the final battle with Black. Now Black is an inventor, so once again, he's got a machine ready to go. This machine is annoyingly tough. How was I supposed to dodge that? Black, stop it! I think they're destroyable, but they weren't getting destroyed. I started to doubt myself. This attack you have to dodge by climbing on the sides and jumping around. I messed it up, but you get the idea, right? You go over Black's head, come down the other side. You don't fall off because a lucky platform breaks your fall. Doesn't give you much chance to hit Black, but it's an interesting attack. Ow. Not ready for that. Get out of here, Black. So I only see 2 more people watching me at the screen. And I can take a guess as to which one's coming up next. Alright, Green, you want to fight? Yeah, fight. First, let me obey this arrow. Nice door you're standing in front of, Green. So this is the first time actually fighting Green when he's not in 7 Force. And the thing you'll notice about Green is that he's one of us. He has attacks similar to my own. He has way more life than I do. I wish I had 4,394 life. Enough! Enough! Yes, you look very cocky with your blocking, but you don't achieve anything. I don't know how I get through his blocking by stepping forwards, but this is useful to know. Good block. He has a wide variety of attacks, but he seems to just be content doing these few. So this works for me. Again, melee is quite effective here, but he can melee me back, so it's a bit dangerous to go too close to him. Whereas his ninja stars don't do much damage. You may notice his ninja stars are actually chaser bullets. But he can't home quite like we can. That wasn't hitting him, but the game says it was, so I'm not going to argue. So this is the level where the game really ramps up the difficulty, because think about the bosses that were, say, at the start of the game. People like Bravo Man, who died in about 2 seconds flat. And look at how many bosses are in this stage. I took way too much damage from that flurry. Circles of flame, what? I never think to do this. Okay, enough playing around. 2 life? Okay, slide kick. That was close. That was a nice bomb. Green's out of here with his flashbangs. 2 life. I'm coming in hot. We have to be careful because this man has the 4 gems, which apparently makes him strong. Just joking. Nice work, gems. Now return to me. Go explore the ship. Okay. And we are ready for the real final boss with 22 hit points. Golden Silver. Now, Golden Silver is a robot, but you can damage Golden Silver either by attacking Golden Silver, there he is, or by attacking the gems. So the gems are viable targets for me to hit. Once the fight starts, not yet. As you can see, he flashes when I hit the gems. He has... Is it only the gems? Oh, take it back, it's only the gems. He has a lot of life. He has 9,999, I think he starts at. And realistically, I'm not going to do this with my meager 22 hit points. But, again, very kindly, when you die to Gold and Silver, puts you back in Gold and Silver's room. And gives you a couple of seconds to figure out what weapons you want. And I've gone with the lightsaber. So let's do this. Let's bring him down. You can do melee attacks to Gold and Silver, but I guess it doesn't do any damage to him, now that I know that, now that he doesn't take damage himself. But it knocks him down and stops him attacking. His attacks are supposed to be influenced by the gems, so he has a different attack for each gem. But personally, I don't know enough about the gems to work out what's what. Good interception. When we get to a certain point in the fight, the gems start to get active. They don't just hover in place anymore, they start to move around, which actually makes them easier to hit. But the gems will do more throughout this fight. This is probably why I thought that he was vulnerable himself, because at this phase it looks like he is, but he's really not. Just hitting the gems through him. Body slamming the gems is a great way to get damage. Because you realistically have a high chance of hitting more than one. Into the third phase of the fight now. The gems will attack you. You can only activate 1 gem at a time, and now is where you see the different elements of the gems. So this is the fire gem. The damage was insane! Holy damage! Wow, Gold and Silver, you've got my number. Let's try this. Some more long-range attacks. That damage from the flame gem was something else. So that stands to reason then that the green thing that looks exactly like the chaser icon is chaser, and that the blue one's going to be lightning, which leaves the grey one as being rapid. It's a bit odd. Nice dance. I can't argue with those moves. I can't read your attack pattern either. When you groove that well, it's hard to keep track of what you're doing. Okay, ignore the weapons, body slams. That's quite effective. When's that next phase kick in? My health isn't looking too good. I was going to say my health isn't looking too healthy, and I realise that's not a great statement to make. I find it very hard to dodge his attacks in any form. They just seem too fast. I think you are supposed to take a bit of a beating in the fight. Okay, Force, what do you got for me? Okay. Okay, anytime you want to stop. Cheers. Okay, Lightning. Now this is an attack I can agree with. What is that? That's useless. Compared to how impossible fire was to dodge, what is this supposed to ever achieve? It probably one-shots me, to be fair. Yeah, I'll stick with that one. That's the good stuff. Homing is going to be easier to dodge. Actually was. So it's just fire that bodies me then. Got it. That doesn't even do much damage when it does hit. Guess I thought it was only fair, what with it being the homing attack and nigh on undodgeable. The game wants you to be in absolute no doubt that you have finished it. Final game clear. Final stage clear. And that is it. Gold and Silver defeated. Gold and Silver's gems defeated. Nice red eye. Nice manly scream, exactly the same as Black Scream from earlier. But I liked it. And so you know what that means? It's time for those credits. But wait, the actual main enemy of the game has decided he needs to do something. Gold and Silver is not defeated. Gold and Silver is still alive, it's just the gems that are defeated. We're gonna move to the side gracefully and let him pass. He's in the overtaking lane, it's only fair. Now, this is not what you would call a noble sacrifice. This is what you would call an idiot who got his ass handed to him. So we apparently don't have any weapons. I guess the gems were the weapons then. That makes sense, right? We've got no weapons left. But what we do have is green. Little explanation now as to why green was with us at the start and then against us for the whole game. He was being mind controlled, and he's going to redeem himself using the 7 Force. The 7 Force that we beat twice blew up twice. It's still perfectly fine, functional. And what have we learned? It was strong enough to take on Gold and Silver by itself. And we took that thing out twice, so how strong are we? But hey, that's it. That's Gunstar Heroes. It's a superb game. It's one of those games you just slap in and have some fun for, I don't know, an hour. And it's just a good old arcadey kind of game. It's a great one. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get us a wheel to spin. There we go, that was quick. I forgot that I had prepared the wheel in advance. Perfect. Am I going to let the music just carry on from Gunstar Heroes? I think that's kind of fitting. Let's do that. We'll just let the Gunstar Heroes music roll as we decide what's coming up next. Little point about the wheel. All of the games on the wheel, you'll notice I'm not removing them until they come up and I play them. So if there's any game on the wheel that you're looking forward to seeing, it's gonna come up at some point. So just stay tuned. Keep going. Punch-Out would be good. Random is awful. No. No! It happened. It happened. Oh dear. Bear with me, because that's something I did forget to open up. Window? Window. You didn't see that. I did forget to open up the random game thing. I was banking so heavily on it not landing on random. That's what we call wishful thinking. I should probably do some kind of cutting and editing of the video, but I'm too lazy. Game generator. Here we go. All these fine? All these are fine. Let's have it. Missile Command for the Game Boy. That's gonna be the next game. I know nothing about that. I mean, I know Missile Command, the really old game. Is it that? I don't know. Missile Command for the Game Boy, coming up then as our next short LP. Bad things have happened.